y'all. As you can see, I am back in the boutique today. What a blessing it is on this Monday. Child, I'm here, but I am stocked up. So y'all gonna have to bear with me today. I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. I want to bring y'all another beautiful episode. So, what's popping in listener land? Before y'all do anything else, I need y'all to stop scrolling. Don't swipe. Don't refresh. Don't get distracted because tonight we're about to have a conversation that might expose everything. Ooh, did I say expose everything? I know y'all probably saying, what is she up to? But no, expose something you've been carrying for years and didn't even realize it. I need everybody checking in tonight to do me a favor. First, tell me what city you're watching from in the comments. You know I love to see where my beautiful listener land is listening from. Then type one word, and that word is truth. Truth. That's it. Just type truth. And while you're doing that, hit that share button, tag your tribe, and invite somebody into this conversation. Because somebody you know has been living beneath words they should have never believed. And tonight, we're about to break some of those chains. Welcome to the I Am Qiana Skills podcast, where we have real talk, real people, and relevant conversations. No gossip, just gems. I'm your host, Qiana Skills, and as always, I'm just trying to help the people help the people. Around here, we don't just show up just to make a noise. We show up to have conversations that challenge us, stretch us, even heal us, and sometimes force us to look in the mirror. If this is your first time joining us, welcome to the family. And if you've been rocking with me for a while, welcome back. Before we jump into tonight's conversation, I have to show some love to the official sponsor of tonight's episode, the Closet Experience Boutique. Looking for fashion that turns heads before you even say a word? Then don't just shop the boutique, experience the boutique. Visit theclosetexperience.com and save 10% with code podcast. That's PODCAST on your entire purchase when you use promo code PODCAST. Because confidence isn't just something you wear, it's something you walk in. Ooh, I know you're probably saying, what y'all talking about tonight? What tonight is all about. Words don't just leave our mouths. They leave footprints. They shape how we see ourselves, how we treat other people, and sometimes they determine the direction of our lives. Tonight's episode is called What You Talking About, Willis? What y'all know about that? Uh-huh. And before y'all start laughing, let me tell you, this conversation isn't really about the famous catchphrase. It's about something much deeper. Every single day, somebody is talking, just a yapping. Social media is talking, the news is talking, your family is talking, your coworkers are talking, your past is even talking, your fears are talking, and if we're honest, sometimes the loudest voice in the room is the one inside our own head. Somewhere along the way, many of us started believing words that were never meant to define us. I'm not enough. I'll never make it. Nobody loves me. It's too late. This is just who I am. But tonight we're asking one simple question. What you talking about? Yeah, we're asking that one simple question. What you talking about? Is it truth or is it fiction? Is it wisdom or is it fear? Is it faith or is it agreement with a lie? Because life has a way of making us repeat things until we believe them. Tonight, we're unpacking the power of words, the stories we tell ourselves, and the labels people place on us, and how one lie can quietly become the script we've been living and hiding from. This conversation is about separating facts from feelings, opinions from truth, and making sure we're no longer speaking death over the very life we're praying for. I know y'all probably wonder, who is that on the couch? She looks familiar. Wait, no, she's no stranger over here. Now, y'all already know I couldn't have this conversation with just anybody. My guest tonight is no stranger to the blue velvet couch. Matter of fact, every time she walks through these doors, I already know we're about to go somewhere deep and we go cut up because we are always a force to be reckoned with when she comes over here. Woo! Y'all already know when my girl Shay steps into the room, the conversation gets real and the truth starts pouring out. If you've been rocking with me for a while, then you already know she brings the fire, the wisdom, and that raw honesty that speaks straight to your soul. She has a way of saying exactly what you didn't even know you needed to hear. She doesn't come to impress people, she comes to impact people. Let me say that again. She doesn't come to impress people, she comes to impact people. So, listener land, help me welcome back the green goddess herself to the blue velvet couch and back to the microphone. Hey, Shay girl!
Hey.
Clap it up. Give me them hand clap emojis in the chat. Yes.
Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for coming back, Shay. Thank
yes.
you for coming back and hanging out with me. You know the couch is always home
Thank you.
when you want to stop by.
Thank you.
Yes. So get comfortable
So comfortable.
because we might make some people uncomfortable.
And that's okay with me.
See, I like you because see, that's why I like having her because she be with all my shenanigans.
All of it.
And we have if y'all could see the shenanigans
Pre-show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look. Now, y'all got the bad with me tonight because my voice is probably going to start going in and out. I might sound deep. It might sound like a man. I don't know.
Right.
But I want to shout out real quick to Love Temple Juices. This is so good. Peaceful Delight, pineapple, apple, lemon, ginger. I just had to shout this out real quick because, honey, this is what I'm on tonight. So if you see me sipping from this bottle, this ain't nothing but a little juicy juice. No alcohol. Trying to doctor myself back to health.
Come on.
Whew. But anyway, so y'all got the bad with me. My head is starting to hurt now. I think the sinus headache gonna start kicking in. But
Satan, we rebuke
so y'all,
this. We rebuke
y'all bear with me because I'm trying to keep this voice intact.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
So I'm sorry. So if y'all do it, y'all just got to bear with me. You know I don't like to do y'all like this. I didn't want to cancel, but I'm gonna push my way through. Shay, when I came up with this episode title, What You Talking About, Willis, I wasn't just thinking about the famous catchphrase.
Right.
I was thinking about the voices we listen to every single day, social media talking, the news talking, family talking, friends talking, our fears are always, all of these people and things just talking, right? And so I even thought about our past is even talking. In the way we're trying to speak to our past is trying to speak to our present. So somewhere along the way, I was just thinking like, wow, that's a lot of talking.
Come on.
And then I started wondering, is any of this even true? When we start thinking about all this yapping in our ears and in our life, we hear something every single day, either about somebody else or about ourselves.
Right.
And we have to accept, is it really fact or is it fiction? So when you hear the phrase, what you're talking about, Willis, what comes to your mind and why do you think people believe things so easily without ever questioning where those beliefs came from?
Oh, that's a good question because some people are so ready to trust anything because their past has taught them to trust it. Just trust what people tell you, you know. That was something that was brought up many years ago, many moons ago, centuries ago. Oh, you can trust me. The words that are coming out of my mouth, you can trust those words. So people fall for what those things are. But people need to learn how to do their research when it comes to these words.
I think so many people confuse repetition with truth.
Right.
Just because you hear it over and over again doesn't mean that it's valid or that it's a validation of who you are.
Right.
Like I said, it doesn't automatically make it true.
No.
Some of us have been carrying labels that should have expired years ago. But because we've heard them often over and over again, they become a part of how we see ourselves.
Right.
But I'm here to tell you, listener land,
okay,
y'all are paying attention to the wrong things at times. Because some conversation isn't just about what people have said to you.
Yeah.
It's about what you agreed to believe.
Yes. Yes.
So sometimes we got to stop and say, you know what? We got to put some of the blame and accountability on ourselves. What are we choosing to believe? So one thing I've learned over the years is that people don't always become what they're capable of becoming, because sometimes they become who they've been called.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes it's just like, wow, you're becoming who you've been called, and not called by God. Mm-hmm. Think about how many people grew up hearing, you're just like your father. You'll never be anything. You're too loud. You're too emotional. You're just like your mama. Yeah. You're always messing everything up. Those words don't just disappear overnight after you've been a victim of hearing them over and over and over and over again. So what's the biggest lie you've believed about yourself, and who was the person that planted that inside of you?
Ooh, that's a good question for me. I don't think anyone has ever lied to me about myself. I think I do that to self. Mm-hmm. And you hear or you see something, and then the seed is planted. Even self will put that seed in the ground, and then years of that seed being nurtured with those lies, that deception from self. And then it takes that work that you got to do to remove it. And the lie that I tell myself is that it's not worth it. Don't do it. Why? Mm-hmm. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you going there? Why? It's always the why. Are you really that good? Are you really good enough? Mm-hmm. Are you able to? What if this happens? Can this happen? And if that happens, what are you going to do? See, it told you. The devil has a way in stepping in and changing your whole plan and making that seed grow into this weed.
Mm-hmm. To make it look like that deception, to make it look like reality.
Yes.
Because deception and reality, those are two different things.
Two different things. And so you have to go into yourself, or let me say, I had to go into myself and find those answers for me. Mm-hmm. I could go to a therapist and try to figure that out, and they can assist, but I have those answers. A therapist could never tell me. Another life coach could never tell me. My friend can't tell me. They can give me those pointers, but me, I had to do the work and realize that's the lie that I was telling myself.
So at what point did you realize that what you had been believing wasn't actually the truth?
Ooh, depending on the day of the week, because some days I still believe it.
Ooh. Mm. So it's an ongoing battle to fight off that realization that you're believing something that's a false narrative.
Absolutely. It is daily. Just like the word says, you have to renew your spirit daily. That you have to renew yourself in that daily and tell yourself daily what you thought is not. And then you have to find those affirmations, those encouraging words. You have to find that positivity. I have a sign when I do events. And on that sign it says, be responsible for the energy
you bring. So I think I've read that at one of your you bring it to the room. Is that what it says?
Yeah. So I have to tell the negativity, you know what? I appreciate you. You keep me on my toes. I thank you for being here. But you know what? I'm going to be responsible for the great positive vibes, energy that I'm bringing to this space. So you're not welcome in this moment. I thank you, but goodbye.
Oh, I like that. Yes. Because you know, what really scares me is sometimes nobody has to speak negative words towards us.
Correct.
Because we've gotten so good at doing it to ourselves. Like you were saying, or we wake up saying, I'll never get ahead. Yes. I'm too old. Yes. I'm not qualified. Yes. Nobody wants me. Life is gonna always be a struggle. I'm gonna always be in poverty. We never speak to our children. Most of us will never speak to our children that way. So it has me thinking, why do we speak to ourselves that way?
Good question.
Like that's something you don't want to put on your seed or on somebody else, but you put that on yourself.
You will. And we have to stop that.
Yeah. So why do you think we're often our worst critic?
Because we're the only person that really knows us, ourselves. We're that person that knows us from top to bottom, outside of God.
Yep.
And people around you may know you, but they don't know your inner thoughts that you have with self. They don't know what you're saying. Sometimes it spills out because, I'm that one girl that be like, ooh, me and my fat ass, need to get somewhere and sit down. I know I'm a thick girl, but it's like some days I feel like I'm 400 pounds, and then other days I'm like, ooh, I'm size 2. What? Who got it? What? So you have to remind yourself, calm down, breathe,
Yes.
and think positively.
Mm-hmm.
Get the positive thoughts. Positivity can outweigh negative every time.
Yep.
Light can bring so much brightness to darkness if we just remember to do it on a daily basis.
On a daily basis.
Some days it's a minute by minute,
Yeah.
hour by hour, moment by moment. You got to know how to do that. Yeah.
So is there a difference between having negative thoughts and coming into agreement with those thoughts? And at what point do our words begin shaping the life we believe we're supposed to have?
Okay, go back to that first part.
So is there a difference between having negative thoughts and coming into agreement with those thoughts?
Yep. There's a time that does happen. That you're like, when you see those thoughts or you hear those thoughts repeatedly in your head, then you begin to say, oh, that's so true. Yes, that is what I do. That is how I am. That is how I respond. That is how I move. Oh my God, I need to sit back and think this through and get my life together. Because that's something in you is ready to cleanse something out so that you are making space for the greater you.
Most definitely. And I think, how do I want to put this? That a lot of times we get stuck at that, what's the word? Intersection of that, because a negative thought might knock on your door, but agreement is when you allow yourself to open that door. So and that intersection is, of course, stuff is going to enter. We're not going to act like none of us never have a negative thought. Let's keep it well.
If you're that person, please call me.
Yeah, right. I was going to say, I want to literally touch the hem of your God because I need to be like you. But it makes me wonder. We all have those negative thoughts, but why do, at some point of our lives, we've all have opened that door.
Yeah. And
we've said, come on in, negativity. Come on, have a seat right here. Scoot over, Shay. Let the negative sit right here. We've all done. Raise your hand. Just put a hand in the chat. If you I kind of bow my head, but no, I'm gonna hold my head up high because we do that. Yeah. I'm not sure why we do it, but we know that negative has no place in our lives.
You know, you know why we do it? Because we think that we're strong enough to handle that at that moment.
I never thought about it like that. Yeah. So you're thinking I can let it in. I'm not going to let it define me or defeat me.
But then when it gets in, you realize, oh, girl, you in trouble. Oh, boy, you in trouble.
Yeah, because you gave it a place to live. You let it come in. It's living rent-free in your head, in your mind, in your space, in your home.
Yeah. And so you got to come up with a plan to remove the negativity. You've got to come up with words that outweighs the negativity. You have to come up with movements to get rid of the negativity. And some days, as the word says, watch your ear gates, your eye gates, your mouth gates.
Oh, I like that. Because you know what? We go from saying I had a bad day to I have a bad life. I made a mistake, so I'm a mistake. I see when you say watch those gates, I see where you're going with that. See, that's a dangerous place to be because eventually what we keep seeing becomes what we start believing. Absolutely. And what we believe begins to influence how we live. So that goes back to that question, at that intersection, how does it shape who we're becoming and how we're supposed to be living? Ooh, that's good there. That's good.
Pick the right turn. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, and I'm going to talk to Listener Land for one quick second. Listener Land, don't let that go over your head. Please. The life you keep speaking over yourself today may become the life you expect tomorrow. think I need to say that again for
Take
the
that
people in the
in.
back.
Yeah.
Let me say it real slow.
Take a deep breath.
The
Close your eyes.
life you keep speaking over yourself today may become the life you expect tomorrow. Somebody gonna catch that at the minute.
If they don't, write that down and send it to them.
Right.
That was good. That was good.
We just gotta stay
They're saying
right there.
amen and hallelujah in the chat.
Yes,
All
amen
right.
and hallelujah.
All right.
Because
That's good.
it really is.
And you gotta sit with that.
And that's why I said I can't even go to my next.
Yeah.
Because my mind is saying, how powerful is that?
Yeah, say that one more time. But when before you say it, listener land, I want you to just take a moment in your seat that you're in. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Feel where your body is in this moment. And listen to what she's about to say. Because this is what you're going to need for later. Go ahead. Drop that gem one more time.
The life you keep speaking over yourself today may become the life you expect tomorrow. I need a minute. Hold on.
Take a minute. And with that being said, as you're taking your moment, you do have to watch how you say things. You speak these things into existence. And if you're speaking negativity, that's all you know. You're not going to grow. You're not going to move. You will stay stagnant if you don't move the negativity somewhere else. Like when you hear yourself starting to speak negatively, imagine a bucket. You got two buckets, pros and cons.
Oh, I like that. Pros and cons.
Put your negatives in the cons. Put your positives. And then at the end of the day, take a look at your bucket. See what grew.
We got somebody in the chat.
Yeah, and Shannon in the chat just commented, also think about being around people that speak negativity, because that also has an impact.
Yeah, I was just sitting here thinking that I have I know a lot of people, and I have some folks in my life that when they're in my presence and they start to speak negatively, there's a shift in me that I have to say for myself. Or and move some stuff. Be like, don't take all of this in, because that's just how that person is. That's for them. This has nothing to do with you. You're going to keep rolling and keep moving how you need to move. Don't take on what they're throwing out, because that's not for you. Yeah, you might be broke, but you're not broken.
Oh, yes.
You might be ugly, but you still cute. Like, keep saying, when they throw the negativity out, you need to,
it with some positive.
Yes. Girl, you better than this. Yes, you are. You surely are. Girl, you'll never find nobody. I done found me. So what you saying? Like, you really have to stay in front of the negative.
Yes, you do. Chance, we've been having this conversation. One scripture has been sitting in my spirit the whole time.
Okay.
Proverbs 18:21 says, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Right. Think about that for a minute. The Bible doesn't say death and life are in our circumstances.
No. It's right.
It doesn't say that they're in our bank account.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Our education.
It doesn't.
Or even what somebody else says about us, like you were just saying.
Right.
It says they're in the power of the tongue.
And everybody has one.
Yes, that tells me our words carry weight. They carry influence. They carry consequences.
They do.
Sometimes we're praying for God to change our lives while we're speaking against the very blessing we're asking Him for.
Yeah. That's why you have to stay on one accord with God. Because when you start doing the negativity words, the speaking, the negative in your life, but He's trying to give you what you've been asking for, but you stay so negative. How do you expect Him to rain on you when you just blowing up everything? You on fire all the time.
So how do you think Proverbs 18:21 applies to our everyday life?
With the power of the tongue, watch what you say. Watch how you say it. As I tell my child all the time, watch what you say. And not only watch what you say, watch the tone you say it in. Because see, the tone, it can be so... Example, I can't stand you. You get on my nerves. I said it with a pretty face.
Mhm.
I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. But what did you think when I said it and how the way I said it?
It didn't sting as much, but I'm still looking at you like, no, this heifer did. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I'm thinking. You asked me what I was thinking. And then I was going to say, who cares what you think? As long as I like myself. So that would be my positive spin. And I was going to say, may the good Lord watch between us.
And see that there is.
And then I was going to sashay out if anybody know me. No.
Right? And there lies that scripture.
You
that,
get me right. Get me right up and start coughing.
My bad. That's the power of the tongue. Just because someone says something to you and it gets on you, you then put your shield of armor on and you say what you need to say positively to continue to move throughout your day.
Yes.
Just because somebody spit on you, you need to know how to spit back in a positive way. If that makes good sense.
So do you believe that people truly understand the power of their own words and the words that they speak, not only over themselves, but over their families? Or have we just become too casual with the saying, the power of the tongue?
Some days we do and some days we don't. We don't believe it. It does take a minute. Don't get frustrated with yourself when the negativity tries to find that little piece of crack to come back in. You have to stay strong.
Yes.
What's that scripture? Be of good cheer. Encourage yourself. I can do all things through Christ. He is a way maker, a peacekeeper. Like you have to find those words that brings you strength, that encourage you, that makes you sit up tall and move correctly. Not those ugly words. What's that stuff we used to say back in the day? I was been sitting here trying to think of. I remember being at the stones break my bones,
but words will never hurt. I think that's a lie.
They do.
I've always said, as I got older, I said,
they hurt.
Said that words hurt people.
Words hurt. And
they will pierce you worse than a bullet can pierce your skin sometimes, or a sword.
Come on. That they will. That's why you have to stay encouraging yourself.
Yes.
It's good to encourage others, but when you don't encourage self, there's a breakdown.
And I talked about that last week, that Donna Lawrence. I had woke up and go back and watch last week's episode. But I had talked about how Donna Lawrence was like the soundtrack of my morning, encourage myself, because sometimes can't nobody go encourage you but you, and you need that speak some positive words over your life.
That is so true.
And sometimes I do get that from a rap song, R&B, wherever I get it from. But last week it was that dang old Donna Lawrence.
It'll do it every time.
Yes.
Speak over yourself.
Speak over yourself.
Yeah. And that's the way you should leave your house every morning. Like, look at your mirror and say to the mirror, girl, you good. Sir, you look great. Sir, let's do this. Girl, you got it. Let's do this. Yes. God got you. You got God. What could go wrong today? Absolutely nothing. Speak it. Let that marinate in your system. Say it 20 times. When somebody turns right in front of you, there goes that word. Where's your word? Not those other words. You know? Not those.
Not those bleep, bleep, bleep.
Yeah, not those. Get those encouraging words. Because somebody somewhere is always trying to tee you off.
Yes, and I'm going to talk to Listener Land again. Let me ask y'all something, Listener Land. Over the last week, have you been speaking life or have you been speaking limitation? Ooh. Let that sink in.
That's a bowl of lemons you just gave.
Baby. I'm going to ask y'all that again.
Okay.
Say it real slow, because sometimes we get on here, we run through stuff, but I'm really trying to help the people is what I'm here for.
Please.
Over the last week, have you been speaking life or have you been speaking limitation? If you're making a decision tonight to change what comes out your mouth, I want you to type the words speak life. Just put that in the chat. Speak life. Let that be your declaration tonight.
Yes.
Speak life. Oh, I don't see enough people typing in the chat. Speak life. We need to speak life.
Get a post-it note. Put that on the mirror.
Yes.
Speak life.
Speak life.
Speak life today. Speak life in this moment. Yeah, that's a post-it note on the mirror.
Yes. And I want to go here because this next thing I want to talk about, it always has me so. Oh, I'm sorry. I was getting in my feelings so bothered.
Look, let me scoot on.
Because it seems like a lie can travel around the world before the truth even gets out of bed.
Where my keys? I'm finna
People hear one rumor, never verify it, never ask questions. Before the day is over, it's repeated by your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your granddad, the grandchildren, the cousins, the big mom, everybody.
Ooh.
It's amazing how quick misinformation spreads while truth has to fight hard to be recognized. So why do you think people are so quick to believe gossip, but so slow to believe the truth?
It's easier.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. It's just easier.
And it sounds better.
And it sounds so much better. Mm-hmm. You know, we are people. We like drama. We like extra. I mean, you can go back and read the Bible. Look at all the drama in there. That's a whole soap
opera.
Putting
20 on 10.
Okay. That's a whole soap opera right there. So it's easier to believe the lie. Because with truth, you have to investigate.
Yep. And nobody got time no more.
Don't nobody want to research.
That's why about like those tabloids. You remember... What was the tabloid called?
Inquirer.
Yeah, the Inquirer. They would have all that. You'll be like,
oh, for
when
real?
did she start dating him? Ain't been more dating nobody. Y'all and these folks, get out them folks' marriage and out them folks' business.
Somebody was trying to make some money that day. They needed a chick. They had to pay their light bill, so they wrote that story. That's all.
It's amazing back then that people just want to suing the heck out of people.
But now today, somebody clip your.
And today now you got social media that they'll put up anything. And you like with the AI, all this, and you just have to. You don't know what's wrong with people. Done share the story 30 times, and you like, what? That ain't even true.
Yeah.
We got to stop spreading misinformation. Because I always remember this: rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. Ooh,
what my keys?
Did I say
Somebody
that?
Get my purse. We gotta go. The lights are about to turn off right now. Yeah, shut this down.
Did I say? I got to say that.
Y'all hold on to y'all. Somebody is hurt.
Change that last.
Somebody somewhere is hurt. Go ahead, try it again. Go on.
Woo! I need y'all to always remember: rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. I didn't mean to call the people idiots, but that's just what how you said it.
It was your whole tone.
My whole tone. And then I just rolled my eyes.
Yes, you did.
That's let me tell y'all though. Let me get serious right here.
Okay.
But that's why I've learned to not make permanent decisions based on temporary conversations.
Ooh.
Some of us we hear so much negative about ourselves that we start believing it, and then guess what? You ready to end your life because of what somebody said.
Don't nobody care what nobody said.
You ready to stop conquering your future because of what somebody said.
Cut that out.
You know what you about to do? You about to let the enemy run you out of your camp. You better go back to your camp and stake what's yours. Well, I'm gonna start preaching. Baby, how did Whatchoo Talkin Bout Willis got me in here preaching today?
Well, I mean, the people
need this is the tag team I'm talking. You bring the preaching out of me.
I tried.
My girl is back. She got me preaching.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But I ain't sorry.
I'm doing too much.
Okay, you getting excited.
I know. And
you need my fan.
Y'all, I am so sorry. This is a good conversation, but I'm about to lose my voice.
That's all right. All right. Calm
now,
down.
if I get hot, I start coughing. I'm sorry.
I know.
But I want us to think about this from another, excuse me. Y'all hold on one second. Just
take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Calm down. Take a deep breath.
Damn, this episode good.
I
got the cooties.
And I got the whole stopped up too. So let's go.
And I done got hot.
That means we are on a good topic.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
But I want us to think about it from another perspective. Children believe almost everything that they're told because they trust the people speaking into their lives. Imagine growing up hearing, you'll never amount to anything.
Thank God.
You're not smart. You're always going to be part of the struggle. Those words have been spoken decades ago, but some people are still living under them as if they were just spoken. So Do you think words spoken over us as children quietly shape the adults that we are today?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely they are. There's no questions, ifs, ands, or buts. Because these are people, the people that were saying these things were people that you trusted, were people that you loved, you honored, that you were supposed to respect. So if they feel those things, then that's what you see about yourself. That's how you know you. That's what you'll grow up to be. I'll never be nothing. So why should I do anything? Why should I dream? Why should I shoot for the stars? Because Big Mama and them told me that I ain't gonna be nothing. My uncle said I ain't got nothing, so why do anything else? You got all you need. That's right there. Like, really? That's it? That you can stop a person's growth with those type of words. You gotta start watching what you say.
Now you speaking on other people. Somebody is watching tonight carrying words that were spoken over you 20, maybe even 30 years ago.
Yes.
I want you to hear me. Just because somebody said it doesn't mean God signed off on it.
Woo.
Let me say that again for the people in the back or the people just logging on.
I'm gonna just rock right
Just because somebody said it doesn't mean God signed off on it. Just because somebody said it doesn't mean God signed off on it.
And usually, from what I know, I'm just speaking from my experience, he didn't sign off on that. He didn't. And you know what he said.
Yes.
Listen for yourself. Stop taking other people's words that they put on you, that you take it in. That's you don't have to do that.
Yes. So if you're choosing to stop carrying labels that do not belong to you, I need you to type one word in the chat, and that's free. Free. Because that's exactly what truth is supposed to do. Set us free. Whew.
In Vogue said it best.
Yes, free your mind and the rest will follow.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. That it will. Just watch it. If you let your mind just be like, ooh, okay, I'm done with that. I'm not doing that. I can do. I'm gonna stay right here. Watch everything else. Your whole body will. There will be a shift. Ooh,
a shift and a shaking in the atmosphere.
Wait, yeah, that was my first video right there. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Because there's a shaking, there's a sifting, and there's a shifting that's about to take place in your life when you allow your mind to be free, so the rest can follow. Ooh, let God do what He do, because He is an amazing. He want to do so much for you, but you are so in the way, and you're allowing others to be in your way that you're taking on all their stuff and you missing out on your blessing, baby.
So have you ever apologized for something you didn't do simply because someone else's version of the story became louder than yours? I take that as a yes.
Because guess what? I ain't got time for.
Think you're going back and forth.
I ain't got time.
I ain't got.
I didn't
who
get
was that little Duval?
Yeah,
they're going back and forth with you.
Okay. Like I didn't get to 53 for no reason. Yeah, I ain't got time today.
53 look good.
Oh, well, thank you, girl. Thank you. I didn't get here for just because I heard somebody say. There's a time that you had to be like, you know what? My bad. I'm sorry. Thank you, though.
Yep.
Have a great day. This is the one that I love to say when someone feels like they're coming to me. I look, get real close and just be like this. I pray that God takes the oxygen out of your comfort zone. Have a great day.
And they just need some stuff because I'm sitting up here like, what she just say to me?
What did you just say? Because I could have cursed you or blessed you in that same breath with those words, right? I pray that God takes the oxygen out of your comfort zone. Because some of y'all are too comfortable in your negativity.
Audacity must be on sale this year is what I got to say.
I'm just saying.
So when I was preparing for tonight to have this conversation, I wrote something down and I couldn't stop thinking about And it was this: the most dangerous prison doesn't always have bars. Sometimes it's a sentence. I'm not worthy. I'll never change. Nobody loves me. I'll never succeed. Those sentences became prisons.
Yeah.
When we keep repeating them, they become our sentences, our prisons. So let me ask you this: what's more dangerous, the lie someone tells about you, or the lie you continue telling yourself?
Oh, the latter.
Continue telling yourself.
The part where you continuously tell yourself that you ain't, you won't, you are so unworthy of anything. That was my thing for myself, was telling myself that I wasn't worthy. Like, I let shame continue to hold me. But I had to work on that.
Yes.
Working on whatever that line, that lie you keep telling yourself is work. You work 8 hours, you got to work on that for 8 hours.
Work on yourself.
You got to work on yourself for 8 hours. Yeah.
So Shay, finish this sentence.
Uh-oh.
The biggest lie I refuse to believe anymore is blank.
That I am not worthy. That I amount to nothing. That is the biggest lie that I have ever told myself. I told myself I can't, even when my mama said, yes, you can. There's no such word as can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You have to learn how to be that little engine that could. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. I know I can. You got to change your whole mindset of how you think. Change it. It will change everything for you. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one.
I like that.
What one you got? What you got? What you got? What's the one thing?
What's the one? My one thing, the biggest lie I refuse to believe anymore is you'll never become your greatest potential. And what I mean by that is sometimes we see big and we see this big picture, but oftentimes we're afraid of that big picture because we start saying, oh, I'm not worthy to be up there with this podcast or this TV show or this. But you have the vision and you know you're worthy. But sometimes when it doesn't come as quickly as you want it, like you was talking about early, that negativity starts blocking that destination. It starts having you thinking. But I always have to remember, it's not Qiana's time, and whenever it's my time, I'm going to get there. And even if I'm just supposed to be right here, I'm grateful for it because I know I'm impacting somebody's life. Somewhere. And it may not be on a grand stage, but this is grand to me. You know, you got to thank God for where you are.
Yeah, that is so true.
Because when you get to where you think you should be, or where you know that God has greater, you're going to respect it a whole lot more.
That is so true. That is so true. And you, piggybacking off of that, do you think that is a way of God just trying to see where you at? Like when that piece of negativity comes in, like when those moments come in my life, I imagine God just standing there like, let's see what she gonna do.
It's funny you should say that because I'm finna go there.
Okay.
Now everybody know I'm a believer. Y'all know I believe.
Yes.
But there's sometimes that me and God, and it gonna sound crazy, but I be fighting out. I be like, no, God, I done had to pivot more times than most now doing this. And I know you probably like, let me see how she gonna handle this. Last week was the pivot. Last month, you done been with me on a whole lot of pivots. A lot of people have been with me. And I'm like, God, how many pivots do a sister gotta do? Because I feel like I'm not failing the test. I feel like I pivot. I mean, behind the scenes, I done probably fell out of the flow. But y'all don't get to see that. I still produce a show. I still do what I'm supposed to do. So I be like, now, God, how many more pivot tests I got to do? Because I feel like I done learned how to pivot. And in a minute, I'm going to feel like I'm Layla and Muhammad Ali. Because, baby, I done learned how to bob, weave, shake. I done learned how to do everything.
But then this is what he tells me when I do all of that after all that. Now, when you get finished, though, how many times have I pivoted for you?
Ooh. Can't do nothing but throw my hands
That's all I do. That be me right there. I just be like, Okay. That's the one.
Oh, you got me. You got me on that.
I was like, oh yeah, because I say the same thing. When you are a business owner and you're trying and you want to go to the next level, you feel like you're doing this all the time, you jumping over hoops, and then you be like, Lord, really, for real, come on now. And he'd be like, okay, when you get finished, let me know when you finish. Okay, I'm finished.
Because I tell you, I'm going to have a dang on pity party.
Yeah.
But I know how to flip them pity parties.
But he'll say, no, when you get finished, you finished? Yeah, I'm finished.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many times did I pivot for you? Aren't you doing this for my glory?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
For his glory.
There she go, y'all. She swears she is party all day. Glad it's night.
Baby,
she be ready.
Man, I know they need me.
I think my phone is ringing. I think it's the Lord.
That's probably the bishop calling you.
I think it's the Lord. Hopefully.
When is choir practice this week?
Hello, Lord. I thought it was you. You said no, thank you. Okay, you did say make a joyful noise.
Baby, and this is a joyful
You
noise.
said that's okay, not publicly. Okay, thank you, Lord. Love you. Tell Peter we said hey. Bye bye now.
Not tell Peter we said hey.
Sometimes you gotta cut them. Hey, how y'all doing?
Well, the doors of the church are open. So what's one sentence you hope everybody watching tonight never says about themselves ever again?
Oh, that you will never,
Ever.
ever, never, ever. That is that sentence. Stop telling yourself, stop believing that for yourself, stop walking in that, stop moving in that. You are whatever you need to be. You have all the pieces. Why do I know you have all the pieces? Because you have a mind and a gut. And especially if you are a female, you have an open wound. You are here to receive whatever God has planted for you. Yes. Allow your womb to be open and to receive the greatness that is just for you. Like it's ready to blow your mind. It's ready to take you to that next level. It's ready to give you everything. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh my God, go down this golden path. It's for you. Use it.
What's for you?
It's for you. Can't nobody take that away from you. Use it. You have it. Tap into yourself and stop letting other people tap on you. Ooh. I'm just saying. Okay, good night.
So before we close, what truth do you want every person watching to leave with tonight? What's that truth?
You are great in any and everything that you do. You can succeed. You just need to change your mind shift. That's all. Shift your mind. You are all you need. You got this. You are wonderfully made. Yes. You know who you are. Get there, know that, and watch what God can do for you. Woo, don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Don't ever doubt you. You are okay. But find that one person, just one, not 15, one that's always going to give you what you need. It's not a whole lot of them out there, but get that one person that you can trust and confide in. Believe me, as I told you one, I've learned to trust 3. So yeah. Get that for you. And if you're not sure, She Life Coach is always out there for you, ready to have a conversation, to help you tap into yourself. Go ahead, go on out to my website. What'd you say? What's my website? It is Style, Health, and Empowerment. www.stylehealthandempowerment.com. And schedule your free session. Did you say what?
Free.
Okay, come on. Session just for you. And that way you can learn what you need to do for you to encourage yourself on a daily.
Thank you, Shay, for coming back to the Blue Velvet Couch.
Thank you for inviting
I
me.
knew you were going to bring that wisdom, honesty, and that truth and the laughter when we get together. You reminded of us how powerful our words really are. Thank you for being willing to share your heart and your expertise.
Thank you.
And again, tell the people again where they can follow you on social media and your website.
Okay, website is www.stylehealthandempowerment.com. You can schedule your free session there and take a look at what I got going on. You can follow me on Instagram, IG, as the kids call it, Shay Fowler, the Green Goddess. On Facebook, it is She Life Coach, the Green Goddess. At TikTok, it's Shay Fowler, the Green Goddess. So yeah, why you say the Green Goddess? Because green helps me to remind myself that it is about life, it is about growth, and it's about increase, and none of that has to do with money.
Mm. She said what she said.
Indeed.
Before we get into this real talk, let me take a quick moment to thank our sponsor that helps make these conversations possible, the Closet Experience Boutique. Confidence isn't something you wait to feel. Sometimes you have to put it on, whether you're headed to work, church, brunch, date night, or you're simply ready to show up as the best version of yourself. The Closet Experience Boutique has looks that make a statement before you ever open your mouth. Don't just shop the boutique, experience the boutique. Visit theclosetexperience.com and don't forget to use promo code podcast, that's PODCAST, to save 10% off your entire purchase. Because when you look good, you walk different, you speak different, and sometimes you even believe different. Now let's get into this real talk. Tonight, reminding us that words are never just words. They build, they destroy, they heal, they divide, they imprison, they set people free. Somewhere tonight, I believe somebody recognized they've been repeating a lie for so long that it started sounding like the truth. But here's what I need you to remember. Just because you've heard something repeatedly doesn't make it reality. Be careful what you're agreeing with. Every time you say, I'll never, I always, nobody, or I'm just, stop and ask yourself a question. Is this the truth? Or have I come into agreement with a lie? Don't let somebody else's opinion become your identity. Don't let yesterday's failure become tomorrow's forecast. Speak life over yourself, because your future is listening. Listening land. Don't let somebody else's opinion become your inner voice. Be careful what you're agreeing with, because eventually agreement becomes direction. And the direction you keep walking in eventually becomes your destination. Oh, somebody gonna catch that.
I caught it.
Listen, land, if tonight's conversations challenged you, encouraged you, or helped you see yourself a little differently, do me a favor. Hit the like button, share this episode with somebody you love, and most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss another conversation. Every subscription, every comment, every share helps us continue reaching more people with a real talk, real people, and relevant conversations. Until next time, protect your peace, guard your words, and be careful what you're agreeing with, because the words you repeat today could become the life you're living tomorrow. I'm Qiana Scales, and as always, I'm just trying to help the people. And until I see you next Monday, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And remember, no gossip, just gems. Thank you to my girl. When you coming back to play with me,
Call me, girl. I'll be here.
Girl, you know I love having you over
Yes,
here.
I love
it's
being
always a good time when
Yes,
you are over here.
it
We have
is.
such a
We
good
have a
time.
good time.
We sure do.
One day we'll record the pre-show though. Yeah.
It's